When did you get this?
At Summer League.
North of the border in Toronto, the setting for the Bulls. An absolute blur with the ball, with a jump shot to make defenses pick their poison. Tyrese Maxey, always dangerous, as they prepare to do battle at Scotiabank Arena. Bulls, Raptors, just moments away, right after this. Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Well, Fred VanVleet, a first-time All-Star in 2021, said of his journey, quote, "It's like a movie storyline, just scratching and clawing, all the work and the sacrifices. I'm always going to have this great perspective that allows me to navigate differently and helps me succeed." Brian?
Allie, his toughness and IQ, a big factor for them. Thanks for that. Well, the pace figures to be fast tonight. Two teams that thrive when the tempo is at its quickest.
You're going to love this one, up and down. Neither squad likes to use too much of the shot clock. They'll be looking to get out in transition every time they get a chance.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Chris Paul out there with Smith. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And for Toronto, VanVleet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. And it's Poeltl in at the center position. Some solid defense from Russell. Here's Maxey going inside.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. VanVleet, the pass to Siakam. Here's Trent. And a nice finish on the layup.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
Maxey attacking.
Oh, my goodness! Did you see that? Booyah! He must be mad at the rim.
Yeah. Setting up for that all the way.
Hey, that's the kind of thing you have to envision before you even try it.
I'm sure plenty of practice hours went into it, and that has this team fired up.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And just about a minute into this first quarter, Siakam. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. I'm not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Trent. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And Poeltl gets it to go on the assist by Barnes.
Love the razor-sharp focus. Poeltl bouncing off contact and finishing.
Oh,
my goodness!
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Trent. To the paint. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
The kick out to Paul. The 3-ball. The shot no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
Yeah, he just establishes position and stands firm. That's how you earn your rebound, with strong, solid technique.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Raptors. They trail by 1. Here's Maxey. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Pirtle. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Pirtle's gotten his second bucket on the night.
As a distributor, Fred Van Vliet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys. Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And Siakam with the slam.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Pass to Iverson.
Thank you, Scotty Barnes.
Van Vliet against Maxey. Out to the right wing. Paul for 3. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Outside Barnes. Trent outside. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And while it might be very early in the season, never too soon to take a look at the power rankings, see how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Suns, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Well, right now for Chicago, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Oh, hammer it home!
That hurt.
And he dunks it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Time call. Here, the Raptors decide to talk it over. And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Pirtle.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
He drops it from range.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
Pass to Van Vliet. Now here's Pirtle. Back to Van Vliet. And rejected. And they get it back. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Here's Iverson. Outside Paul. Fires the 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Raptors have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Out to the wing. Hurdle against Russell. It's tipped. Here's Iverson. 15 in his last outing.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Now, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. Toronto trailing. Trent outside. Barnes passes to Siakam. To the inside. Shot from 12. Van Vliet misses.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Turtle. Landale's checked in for Chicago. Anthony comes in for Smith. Maxey with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Good on the shot. Maxey's got 13.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You were right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
And the Raptors with some changes. Achua comes in for Siakam, and it's Young in for Trent. Chicago on D. 13-point lead. And that one dropped for him. And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They had that next man up mentality. But when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do.
The Raptors have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Van Vliet double team. Pass to Young. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Man, how about the career Thaddeus Young has had, Smitty?
B.A., you love to have those veterans that do a great job passing out all that wisdom. And, B.A., Thaddeus has a lot left on the floor.
Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, B.A., they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
And Paul gets it to go.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Van Vliet double team. Down low. Here's Achua. Chicago.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebounding. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
And you know this, what you do on the backboard may not completely win or lose a game, but it can tip the scale in one team's favor.
Toronto shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Outside Barnes. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. And there's the rejection. Achua with the dunk. Chicago with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Van Vliet with it. And it's Paul picking him up. And Young gets it to go.
If I was still playing, I would love to play with Fred Van Vliet as my point guard. Fred keeps all of his teammates involved.
Here's Iverson. 10 points for him. And they pick up 2.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Young. Fades back. And another basket for Toronto.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Now here's Achua. Blocked! And he recovers it. Outside Anunoby. Smith with the rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Inside. Outside Paul. The 3. Outside Maxey. Second chance shot. Drives to the hoop. And Maxey with the lay-in. Maxey's got 17 points.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher's checked in. Anunoby against Smith. Rebound by the Bulls.
Textbook defense on display. That's exactly how you guard against the jump shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Trent, he's checked in for Toronto. Now a timeout called by Chicago. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well. Just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Chicago making some changes. Landale comes in for Lee, and Smart subbed in for Chris Paul.
Toronto ball.
Outside Barnes. A little mid-range shot is up. The shot misses. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
All right, time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to talk with Chicago's head athletic trainer about his status, and he was relieved that the shoulder's only bruised. Looks like he avoided what could have been a very serious injury. For a team just out of the gates this season, trying to establish chemistry, already they've hit some adversity, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Maxey and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Barnes finds Boucher. Here's Trent. Over Smart. Trent's shot is off.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Back to Smith. Pass to Landale. To the performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the Bulls. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Canada's best dance team is coming.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why: excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
On the court for Chicago, Patrick Beverley out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Carmelo Anthony. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Landale in at the 5 down low. Now here's Maxey. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. The shot's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Anunoby for 3. Offensive board. Hurdle. They shoot again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Give Siakam credit for putting pressure on the defense, forcing them to get aggressive with him. And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto. Maxey, that's good.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby. VanVleet outside. And again, no good by Toronto. Man, that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
BA, he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby. Trent with it. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That'll put Tyrese Maxey on the line. It goes on Fred VanVleet. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Paul. He's got 11. And Maxey, the bucket, on the assist by Paul. Maxey's got 33.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Now a timeout called by Toronto. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Yeah, they found some decent looks, but the shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
They never really got into a rhythm despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
And the Raptors making a change here. Chua's checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Smith's checked in, and Chicago has possession. The Raptors making their last shot, and Paul gets it to go.
Always a threat to rise up on you. Chris Paul, one of the most complete players you'll ever see.
Trent outside. Pass to Anunoby. VanVleet against Maxey. And he's going for the oop here. Achua with the dunk.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Here are the Bulls with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Maxey, that's good.
They're really working the paint now.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. VanVleet, the pass to Trent. Now Achua, guarded by Russell. Back to Trent from the arc. And no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Back to Smith. Outside Paul. Over Achua. And again, it's Chicago.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Trent outside. Anunoby for three. Russell with the rebound.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences. There it is, his first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter, his third of the game.
Toronto's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Trent outside. The three. Chicago grabs the miss. Paul's got 4 rebounds now.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Van Vliet misses.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
That free throw's good from Maxey. And Toronto has possession. Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting a while for that one.
No hesitation from Fred Van Vliet. Assertive off the catch and shoot.
Here's Maxey. Count it. Good.
Tyrese Maxey.
Maxey's got 42 in the game.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 44.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Now here's Anunoby. 11 points for him last game against the Cavs in Cleveland.
And his effort carried over to the defensive end. He came away with 3 steals and was a pest in general all night. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Outside Maxey. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Maxey's got 46. Siakam, give him 8. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Achua. Shoots over Maxey. And again, no good by Toronto. Anunoby against Paul. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Cavs in Cleveland.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Here's Iverson. Maxey passes to Smith. The kick out to Paul. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Paul's got 22.
He's got a solid rhythm going from the perimeter. 3 triples in the first quarter, and now 3 more since.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Iverson with a rebound.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Anunoby passes to Trent. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And that's off the glass and in. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
And that one's good. Paul.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now here's Trent. Achua finds Van Vliet. Chicago grabs the miss. Russell's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Iverson can't hit. And for Toronto, they're shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Pass to Achua. No one near him. Hauled in by Paul. Paul's got his 5th rebound in this one. Maxey against Anunoby. Outside for Russell. Now Maxey. Fires for 3. That shot's good.
Tyrese
Russell
Maxey.
making the play. Maxey's got 49 in the game.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Achua. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Maxey. The Bulls shooting an out-of-this-world 77%.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And here are the Raptors now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Russell. Pass to Iverson. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Maxey missing. A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achua was traded before his 2nd year in the league.
You know what's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year. But Precious, he had a great 2nd year.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around. That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
Here's Toronto with the ball. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game.
Well, he's put up zeros for an entire quarter. Not the way you try to get back into this ball game.
Takes a 3. And another one.
Tyrese Maxey.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. To end the run, here's Van Vliet. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact. But Fred Van Vliet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019. And he's become an all-star.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Who wants a t-shirt? Canada's Best Dance Team is coming your way, fans. Here they are, your North Side Crew.
And here are the Bulls now. Here's Maxey. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Van Vliet misses. The shot from 20 feet out. And Maxey, the bucket on the assist by Smith. Maxey's got 58.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls showing no mercy and just piling.
42.
Billy Donovan here with us now, and Coach, your team finishing the first half in impressive fashion. What's working for you out there?
Yeah, well, I think we got some stops. We played good defense, allowed us to get out in transition. That was helpful. So just got to keep grinding away.
Defense has been their anchor, so
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by... And that's...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they've funneled people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt, and it's Poeltl in at the 5. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Now here's Van Vliet. Trent for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Russell's got 9 rebounds now. Stolen by Siakam. Trent against Paul. Trent with room to shoot. Chicago grabs the miss.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Maxey, that's